I've already recorded this once before, but I took the SD card with all the footage on it, put it over to my computer, plugged it in and proceeded to format the SD card. Yeah. Also, do you like my sofa? I got a new sofa. I literally threw out the bed so that I could have a sofa in here. And I got a stupidly wide lens. That, and sorry about all the noise outside because I live next to a very busy road, and for some reason I decided now to record this video, probably because I don't have a lot of time today. Okay, so do you remember Vankyo? They sent out that tablet and I absolutely rinsed the company and the tablet in a video, and well, that didn't go very well. Well, that company decided they wanted to send out another product to try and redeem themselves and give themselves a better image on my channel. So I said, yes, I'm a nice guy. I thought I'd give them that chance. And they sent over a projector. Now, I'm a bit of a projector noob. I don't actually know much about projectors. I know a decent amount about TVs, I know a decent amount about monitors, phone screens, and I've used like 1 or 2 projectors, but I've never owned one. So when they said they send out a 1080p projector, a native 1080p projector that could project at 1080p, it didn't just accept the 1080p signal and then output a 720, it was a direct pass-through. For £200, I was intrigued because I honestly, I've looked at projectors before to buy and I thought that was quite a low price. They sent this out, which is the V600, I believe, and we're going to look at it today. They also sent out this projector screen because, well, my walls are dark grey. There it is. There's the projector. It's heavy, it's big, I suppose. It's got a lens cap on it. It's got HDMI ports on the back. And today we're gonna try it out. Wish me luck, and probably Vankyo as well. First thing I noticed, holy moly is that thing loud. So immediately when I turned it on, I realised there was a bit of a flaw with this design, and that is that the fan is really loud and you hear it immediately. So I turned the whole thing on, set it up, took me like 2 minutes, projected it onto the wall using the kind of screen that they've given me, and I used a stepladder and went up there and put the little adhesive hooks on the wall, which is holding it up pretty well so far. And it was really cool, but it was let down by the fact that that fan was just so loud. Now, if you had a good sound system like the one behind me or a Dolby Atmos one, although I don't know why you'd use a cheap projector with an Atmos system, either way I digress, you get a really good sound and you'd probably have it loud enough to where the fan wouldn't make a massive impact on what you're watching. But for things with a lot of dialogue and a lot of background kind of silence, this is going to be an issue. Now, as for the projector itself, the menus were pretty intuitive. The interface is really nice because you get a D sub for like really old computers, so for office use, but you still have 2 HDMIs and AV and audio out, which you can use to connect up to a nice sound system. And at the same time, you've got a really good picture quality. Like, it was actually really impressive to me. I've used in the past 1080p projectors and 480p projectors, but this one being native 1080p is so nice. The fact that it was projecting onto a wall that's, I don't know, in diagonal screen size, it was probably about 90 to 100 inches, and the thing just looked really cool. Now I realise I'm not in the optimal conditions. I don't have the most darkness in this room, and I'm certainly not projecting onto the flattest surface because I've kind of very crudely pinned this thing onto the wall. And credit where credit's due, the image looked really cool, and I called my brother and my mum in here to watch the kind of nature video with me, and I think it looked really, really cool. The fact that you're able to see all the details and it wasn't almost overpowered by all the brightness, and the contrast was just right, because in the past I've had experiences where the colours were just really washed out on old projectors, but this one worked really, really well. And latency wasn't too bad either, so I plugged my laptop into it and I was kind of using the trackpad and stuff. Wasn't too bad. There was a little bit of latency, so you won't want to run like really high-end games on this thing, but who's actually going to do that on a projector? But considering the fairly janky setup and everything that went along with that, this thing came out really cool, and I was actually very impressed. The case that it comes in is really cool as well. I really like that. And the fact that it's using a kettle plug and all the cables are removable, so you can configure it with your own length cables and stuff, is really nice as well. It's definitely a massive step up from the previous Vankyo product I checked out, but it's not perfect. I'm sure if you were really good at DIY, you could probably change the fan for something quieter like a Noctua and kind of hotwire it in there. Otherwise, you know, I don't have the time for that. As it is now, I think with a really good sound system cranked up in volume, it would be fine, but I'm not going to really use it for that kind of stuff. I'll probably play games on it, which means that I don't necessarily need all of that audio. So the fan can kind of run. I'm not making excuses for it here. It's not that bad. The projectors that I've used in the past tend to have quite loud fans because they are used, you know, you're meant to have a good sound system to go along with, like I keep bringing up. But this one, whilst being overly loud, isn't outside of what I'd expect from the price range. So I guess firstly, do I recommend this product? Yes, but know what you're getting. So if you've got a cinema room or something where you're going to have the projector nicely set up somewhere and some good audio, then it's great if you're on a tight budget. Don't play any games that are going to require really minimal latency. And I think the most important question is, can I recommend the Vankyo product? And I can't believe I'm saying this, but yes, I'm probably going to continue to use this projector when friends and family come over just to watch something, you know, on a big screen or play video games, because the 50-inch TV behind me is big enough, but this thing's just kind of like, it's kind of a novelty. It's not really practical, but it's super fun, and I'm sure a lot of my friends are going to enjoy it. Anyway, with that in mind, I'm going to thank Vankyo for sending out this product. It's a pretty decent projector, V600. I'll put links in the video description to where you can buy it. And yes, I actually do recommend this product. Stay away from their tablet though. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please do like, dislike, comment and subscribe if you're new around here to never miss a video like this one. And also check out all my social media links, like Twitter and Instagram. They'll all be in the video description, as always, as in every single video. I want to give a massive shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome, so thank you so much for supporting me through the past few months. I've been Ryan Thomas, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.